All right, now I'm not gonna say anything until people start getting on and until the connection's okay. So I'll just wait. I have all the time. What's up? Working now. It seems like every time I'm trying to be funny, the damn thing cuts out. So maybe I just can't be funny. Well, anyway, I've been on this thing for about 3 hours today. Primered the whole truck. I'm gonna go around the truck and show you what I did. I also, oh, this feels good. Working here in Tennessee. What's up, Maynard? I also sold the BMW, so I just washed that thing. It's trying nothing yet. You guys should be getting a good connection now. Close and restart. Working here. Morgan Van Dyke just said, anybody with an issue, close and restart. And from my experience, try to refresh the browser. That could help. I want to say sorry, everyone, for trying to jump in and out the past couple of live streams because we've been having some issues with the feed. I don't know why it happens. So if the first 2 or 3 don't go through, then I just basically restart my phone. I try it again. Usually I have a good connection. But anyway, so let's give a quick shout out to everybody on the call tonight. Type in the chat where you're from, how many times you've been on live, and also if you are a VIP or not. What's up, David? No problem. It's good right now, Daniel says. We'll be on for about 20 minutes. We'll do some Q&A. I'll show you the truck for 5 minutes, show you what I did to it. Give you some tips and a review on the primer that I used. Not bad stuff. I like it. VIP Kenya, 5 times. Brooklyn in the house. Texas, 5 videos. VIP from Kalamazoo. Lost count on the videos. Arizona, a couple of times. El Paso, Texas, 4th time on live. You guys are awesome. Arizona in this biatch. Usually I don't cuss, but Chicago VIP, millions of times. Texas right here, millions of times. What's up, Jonathan? I know you're on millions of times. I know. All right, so we got a visitor in the house. Texas representing tonight. We got a visitor in the house. Paul from Indiana, VIP many times. We got 3 visitors in the house tonight. Wow, we got a full house tonight. We got, yeah, you don't want to touch it too much. We got Maya in the house. We got Rocky and Sandy. New Jersey in the house. Give a quick like, everybody. Anyway, hey, Tony from Australia, 5 times. Your videos are the shit. Thank you so much. So, Tony is an inspiration doing things your way and paying off. Thanks, guys. Anyway, I made some really good footage today on this thing for you, which will all be in VIP and uploaded. So I used the Advantage primer. Let's start off with that. What? Stink? Don't breathe too much of this stuff in here. You gotta go back home. Give me a kiss. You gonna go to sleep? Yeah? You came to say goodnight? Love you. Good night. Okay? Drink water. Hey, David, thanks for tuning in. David, you're the man, David. Well, at least you're on now. All right, quick review on the oh shit, I threw it out. I emptied my garbage can, I forgot. I had a couple of beers, I'll admit it. And I painted this thing half drunk, believe it or not. But it came out good. All right, so I used the Advantage 2K primer. You could buy it at your local auto body supply. Advantage 2K primer. Very good stuff. It's a 4-to-1 mixture. 4-to-1 mixture comes out to be a high build. 4-1-1 comes out to be a regular 2K primer, not so much of a high build. 4-1-1-1 basically turns it into a primer sealer, which is a lot thinner, and it's more of a primer sealer, but you can sand that with 400 grit and get it ready for base coat, clear coat. Same with all of them. All right, the only difference is the thicker you are, the more of a high build you are, and you just reduce it out by using base coat reducer, and I used Omni reducer for this Advantage primer, okay? And it worked out awesome. So here we go. I don't know if you guys remember, but a week ago, this thing was basically all bodywork, Bondo filler, and metal showing. So I taped it up, I masked it up today. We did all the primer work on it, as you can see. All right, all the body work is done. Okay, this is basically ready to be 400 grit and painted. Wet sand. I taped up my decals because I can't find them and I don't want to recreate them. What's up, Hawaii? Yeah, where in Hawaii, buddy? Where? My brother. Everything is primed up. As you remember, this side, we had a long dent across the whole thing. This whole bottom area was jacked up. You can see how nice the line is after the body work. Kauai. I've never been to Kauai, man. Born and raised in Oahu. Been to Maui, Big Island, and that's about it. Kauai, maybe next time. I heard it's beautiful there. I would love to make some decals for you and send them to you. VIP KC. Okay, thank you so much, guys. You guys are awesome, by the way. I just want to say that. Everybody on right now, you guys are freaking awesome. Badass. Okay, so I just want to show you the body lines. So if we look at the body line when the primer work is done, you can see that the body lines are really straight. This was all busted up. In here was busted. Okay, we got the body line straight. This whole side was busted. Okay, and it's all straight now. We had a couple of dents in the front of the truck. We had a big dent right in here. Gotta go Kauai, my man. Been watching the channel for a while now and helped me a lot. Awesome. All right, so we had some decals in here we had to sand out. So basically, body work is done. 2K primed up. Right, looking good. Bed is all done. I sanded my ass off. We did all in here. I got a little overspray here. I told you I had a couple of beers in me when I was spraying. So, and I was doing my left hand here. So I was left-handed spraying here, and I kind of slipped up here, and I got it on the glass. Just go to LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com, David, and click on VIP. You'll see all about it, everything that you get for being a VIP. But this is no big deal. This little overspray will come off with a razor blade or a clay bar. And also this can come off with lacquer thinner. It would clean it up. Not a big deal, all right? I just goofed up. But everything is sanded. The bed is actually all sanded up. We are going to Raptor line. We're gonna Raptor line the whole bed. So I'm not going crazy about priming the back. We're not gonna worry about it. Even if we got metal showing, no big deal, because we're just gonna mix up the Raptor and just spray this right over everything. All right, that's gonna be final. When the truck is all completely painted and done, then we mask up and then we do the bed. All right, we're probably gonna go from this line down with the Raptor liner, and then from here up will be white, the color of the truck. All right, and I may Raptor line from here in, so the top is gonna be all lined up. All right, we sanded the bottom here, primed them, primed all this. This is my truck. Door jambs are all sanded. Okay, I'm not gonna go crazy and prime the door jambs. You got a little overspray, so I'd basically get some 400 grit, smoothing this out, and then mask it, and then ready for base coat. Everything's sanded down with 400 grit, cleaned, washed. looking good, ready to roll. All right. We have a hard liner primer here, no big deal, we'll just sand it out, okay? Because all of this is already 400 grit. Whole truck is 400 gritted already. Okay, we just gotta go ahead and do our primer spots. Handles are gonna be the same color as the truck. Our bumper cover, we did. Bumper cover, totally 2K primed up, as you can see. Looks great. So now we just wash it down flat with 400 grit. It'll be smooth as a dolphin's back when we paint it. It'll look really good. All right, here you can see some of the scuffs, but because this is a high build primer and we built it up, when we sand this, it will cut it down and it should be pretty smooth. All in here as well, you could see some of this. This we may need to just put a little chunk of glaze putty in here and block, you know, and just get it straight right in here. You can see it. When you see something like this, where it looks a little rough, don't worry about it. It's just some of the plastic coming through. So we're just going, once we start blocking it out and sanding it, it'll feather out. All right, so don't stress out if you get plastic looking like that. Just sand it, and if you have to, you prime it again. Not a big deal. No reason to stress over nothing. One thing that I did think about when I was priming was, you guys, a lot of people have issues with getting dry primer. Okay, so here's the one huge big tip. Don't be afraid to lay it on. A lot of people are afraid to lay the primer on. They're like, it's dusty, it's primer, getting a lot of overspray. Get closer to your panel and lay it on and make sure the primer lays on glossy. You want to put some primer on it. All right? Don't be too shy on the primer when you're laying it on. I was literally 3.5 to 4 inches away like this. Okay, priming, laying it on thick, all right, to get this thick look here. So that's what I was thinking while I was painting. I had my head cam on, so I got everything on video. I had the other tripod set up, so everything's on video for you. Just wanted to do this live video tonight and say what's up and answer some VIP calls. So, with that being said, hope you got an overall view of the truck and how it's looking. Right? It's looking a lot smaller actually now that it's kind of primed up and painted. You guys notice that? St. Louis checking in VIP, what's up? So once this thing is done, it's gonna look really, really cute. So if you guys are liking it so far, give a quick thumbs up. Sun Valley VIP, a lot of VIPs in the house tonight. Thank you so much for coming on. Love talking to you guys. Yeah. What's up, Jim? Yeah, so it does look smaller. Once this thing's painted, it's gonna look smaller. If we painted this thing black, it would look really small. Black makes things look really tiny. White makes things look really large. So if you have a small car and you wanna make it look big, then you paint it white. If you have a small car, you wanna make it look smaller, you paint it dark colors. Dark colors make things look smaller. There's another tip for you. So what color am I doing? We're gonna be doing a tritone on this thing. Tritone. Silver with silver flake on the bottom. Teal in the middle, and then a white cream puff top on top. White with Moon Dust Pearl by X Finishes. What's up, VIP? Kelvin. So it's gonna look really cool. I redesigned the way I'm gonna do it. What's up, Maynard VIP? Before, the teal was gonna be very skinny, like right in here. The teal was gonna be skinny. But now I'm actually gonna be going teal from this line. Okay, so the teal is gonna come here. Well, the silver. So this line and below is gonna be silver. So it's gonna be silver. The silver is gonna come up and it's gonna come down and then silver down, right? So just imagine that from this line up is gonna be teal all the way to here, to this line. And I'm gonna do something different where we blend into the front here. So I'm not gonna go off this body line coming up. We're gonna do something different. It's gonna look awesome. You've helped me tons. Awesome, guys. I'm glad that I helped you tons. So I'm here, man. I'm here, guys, just to tell you that, hey, you don't have to go to a freaking $25,000 college to bang out pro paint jobs. You don't have to have a $20,000 paint booth or $10,000 paint booth to get professional paint jobs. I'm gonna show you, this thing is gonna come out freaking badass from this garage here, okay? I got a couple of box fans, that's all you need. 30 bucks. I'm a one-man shop here, all right? One-man shop. If I can do it, you can do it. I look tired? I always look tired. Well, you know, I think it's just my genes. I have like black around my eyes and I just look like that. So yeah, when I'm tired, it gets darker, but even when I'm not tired, I have those raccoon eyes. It's just I'm part Greek, so I think it's the part Greek. Plus I had a couple of beers in me today, so maybe I am a little bit tired, but it's not gonna kill me. We got a locust in here flying around. Anyway, so let's do some quick Q&A, guys, for you guys. Any specific questions I can answer for you, you let me know, and then we'll do some of the Q&A, and then we'll call it a night. I want to take a freaking shower. Get a tan with sunglasses. Shut the hell up, dude. Oh, man, I'm already tan. You rock, bro. You helped me with my body work. Do you know how to do candy paints? Absolutely. In VIP, we have step-by-step videos on candy paint jobs. It's all in there. What kind of suction system do you use? The kind that you buy from Hustler magazine. Is there a certain brand of sandpaper you use? I like to use Norton. Norton's one of my favorites. Kovacs I like. 3M is okay. Eagle is good. So any of those. Mirka, I have Mirka as well. Norton, like I said, Eagle. Norton here, and I got some 3M. So that's the stuff that I use. Should I sand disc or hand sand primer 400? I like to finish off wet sanding by hand, especially if you're a newbie. I recommend sanding by hand. If you know what you're doing and you could handle a DA, you could cheat and use a DA and get 400 grit and just cut it down quick and then wash it. I always like to wash all of my cars with 400 grit at the very end. Wash it down clean, let it dry, blow it off, dry it, and then paint it. So that's how I like to do it. I've done it like that for freaking 20 years now. 20 years. Maybe it's old school, but it works for me. Okay, but it's not old school because people still water sand right now. You could dry sand or water sand, whatever you want to do. I like water sanding. I just have a ton of shop lights up here. I got fluorescents all over the ceiling, and I got some of these photo lights. What is a good paint brand? Omni is okay. I've been painting cars since I was 13. I painted my first car at 15. Omni is good. If you want to get a little bit more expensive, PPG is good. I like Nason is a cheaper version of DuPont. DuPont is good. Nason is good. What else? Clear coats. I like House of Color Clears as of now. What do I have to paint? I think Pour 15 is a great product. It's a good product. PPG is really good. Can you show your shop setup when you're ready to paint? What sandpaper should I use for plastic bumpers? And same sandpaper. I basically used 400 grit for this here. Washed it down with 400 grit. And then I put 3 heavy coats of 2K primer on here. And what I'm gonna do now is wash it down with 400 grit, get it nice and smooth and flat. And then it's basically ready for base coat, clear coat primer. Do you use 400 primer on paint? What does that mean? Yes, I finish sanding with 400 grit all the time. What do you think about the Wagner paint spray for plastic dipping on cars? I don't know. I've never really got into that. You should ask Fonz over at Dip Your Car that question. I don't do that stuff. I'm not really a big dipper. Yeah, I'm gonna paint the rims, but not at this stage. Next stage, I'll do the rims separately. But yeah, I plan to do the rims. If you wanna know, like, so for all the non-VIPs on right now, when this live stream is over, you're gonna be able to click right over here to get a free 85-page auto body and paint manual. All right, so download that. There's 85 pages of pure content in that manual. You could also click on the link down below here to get it. All right, just go to LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. There's a free book that I give away. And after you get the book, I give you a special offer to join VIP. If you want to join, check us out in the members area. Do it. If not, no big deal. Whatever. We're just here to help people take whatever they want to do to the next level with auto body and paint. So to answer your question on Harbor Freight guns, they suck. Don't get them. I threw mine against the wall for demonstration purposes. What you want to do, I used to sell the Warwicks and promote the Warwicks, but not too good. Quality going down like crazy nowadays. A lot of people having problems, so I stopped selling them. We have a few in stock, but once they sell out, we're not going to sell them anymore. I highly recommend the Atom spray guns. All right, so you can go to Zoola.com, ZOOLAA.com, and check out the Atom. This is the X21 model, and the X20 is what I used tonight, and it sprays fantastic. These are great spray guns on a budget. This is the X20 from Atom, and I sprayed, this is a 1.8 tip on here. They also have the 1.4 tip for all around base coat clear coat, and I use this 1.8 tip to spray, Atom, ATOM. I used this to spray the primer tonight, and it came out fabulous. It sprays incredible. And this is the X20 model. I'll be doing all of my base coat, clear coat with these guns from now on. They're freaking fantastic. They compare to the most high-end Japanese and German spray guns like the Iwata and Sada's, but instead of spending $1,000, you're basically spending a couple hundred, a fraction of the cost, and you're getting the same high quality performance and build and quality. It's super, super amazing. The specs are on the website. I don't want to give you wrong information. Go to Zoola.com, ZOOLAA.com, and you'll be able to check these guns out. Freaking fantastic. I love them. And this thing sprayed with the 1.8 tip. It sprayed the primer on like freaking fabulous. Really nice. Laid it on really thick. Okay, to just scuff color coat, been painted for a week before clear coat. Yes, you could scuff it, but what I would really do instead of scuffing it is basically just tack it down and clear it. I wouldn't scuff it. If you have extra base coat, I would mix some new fresh base coat, tack it down, Maynard, and spray at least a coat of fresh base coat on it. Let it sit for 45 minutes and then clear it. That's what I would do. I wouldn't scuff it with anything and then paint it. Don't do that. All right? So if you have base coat that you painted on a truck or car sitting for a week or two or three, put a fresh coat of base coat on it if you can. If not, just tack it down and shoot it. You should be fine, all right? I've done it. Never had a problem. Yes, absolutely. So, what's today? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. This thing should be painted by the time you guys check it out next week, Thursday night. So it's gonna take me about a day and a half to basically get this ready for paint and then just paint it. So it's the fun part. It's the, the moment of truth. The fun part's coming on. Yep, Zoola.com, ZOOLAA.com. We got all of the Atom spray guns. We're actually the first people online to distribute them and promote them. I'm very happy about that, and thank you, Zoola. Those guys are awesome. designed in Dallas, Texas. And yeah, this thing's gonna look pimped out when it's done. Wait till it's done. The rims, we're gonna do the rims as well. I'm not gonna go crazy and buy tires and rims for that. Hell no. How do you paint chrome bumpers? So you gotta buy a special chrome paint and you paint it. Maybe one day I'll do a demo of that. If you wanna spray over brand new rims, you should look into plasty dip, because you could just spray it on and peel it off if you don't like it. What do you do to your paint to make it come out flawless? Well, prep. If your prep is good, then your paint will lay on nice, assuming that you lay on your clear coat very heavy and without runs. Then you're gonna have a nice paint job. Also, another big factor is having good quality materials. If you use the cheap shit clears, you're gonna get a cheap shit look. You're gonna have dye back. It's gonna dry out, look like an orange peel, you know, a week after you paint it. So try to avoid crappy materials. Try to use the best materials as you can. So he said the garage. Basically, blow out your garage. Okay, blow it out. Hose it out, right? Make your floors wet. Hose it out, and then basically start painting. You know, make sure everything's clean. If you're anal and you worry about your tools, run a plastic sheet along the side of your garage to cover up your bicycles or whatever home stuff you got. You know, it doesn't hurt. You can go to Home Depot and pick up this stuff here. HDX clear plastic, and just run it from your garage, from ceiling to floor. This way you don't get any crazy overspray. Can I primer and paint with one gun? Absolutely you can, of course, 100% though. I just primered with this X21 Atom tonight, X20 Atom, sorry, my bad. And I cleaned it out really well. The secret is to make sure you clean your guns. All right, clean your guns. And I'm gonna be shooting the base coat with this gun here on this truck as a demo for you guys. I'm gonna use the Mini X16 here, the little gun. This is the Atom Mini X16 for the door jambs. Then I am gonna use the Atom X21 for the clear coat. Okay, so you guys are gonna get a feel for all spray guns and you're gonna love it. Yeah, test it out. I know that you will be like, damn, the freaking Atom is only a couple $100 and it sprays just as good as my SATA. Plus, the rebuild kits are very, very inexpensive. Tip kits are very inexpensive. With the SATA, you're looking at $175, maybe $150 if you get a deal. These tip kits, I think they're about $60. We're gonna stock them very soon. Finish one good clear coat. No, you need at least 2 coats of heavy clear coat. 2 to 3 coats. I always lay 2 medium heavy clear coats on my projects to get them done. If I'm doing a show job, then I'll basically lay an extra coat of clear on it, 3 coats. This way you got extra thickness for color sanding and buffing, but 2 coats is more than enough, believe me. If you lay it on thick, I'm gonna be using the House of Color USCO1 clear coat right there. I have a new kit right here. Anyway. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. It's about 30 minutes right now. I'm gonna head out. I got to take a shower and I got a little bit of computer work to do tonight. Well, I'm talking about the guns because people were asking about them. See, what is the name of the paint site what is the name of the website for the gun? Zula.com. People are asking. What am I just gonna ignore everybody on here? ZOOLAA.com. God. All right. So I'll see you guys on next week, Thursday. Thanks for coming on. I really appreciate it. Hit the like button. If you're a brand new person here, click the link right over here on the replay to get a free 85-page auto body and paint manual. Click down below if you're on a desktop computer. Click here if you're on a mobile. Click here if you're on a desktop computer. And I'll see you next week. This thing should be painted And what I'll do is, before I paint it, I'll jump on a live stream showing you what it looks like during my painting process. What's today? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll be painting it within the next couple of days, so I'll let you know, all right? Definitely by Thursday, it should be done and painted. So I'll keep you posted, guys. Thank you so much for getting on. Who, me upset? I'm not upset. I'm never upset. Yeah, well, this is gonna be a time-lapse video. We're gonna have all of this on step-by-step footage. I got my head cam. I got my head cam. It's all recorded step-by-step. I got my HD, so while I'm painting, you're gonna be able to see the flow. It's gonna be freaking amazing. It's gonna look great. I'll show you guys a preview on YouTube. And for all you VIP guys, you guys are gonna get this step-by-step in detail before anybody else in the VIP area. So you'll love it. And I'm gonna go really in detail, every little thing. You guys know, the VIP people know how detailed I get in my VIP course. I show you everything. I leave nothing out. I leave no stone left unturned, right? I show you my mistakes. I show you how to fix the mistakes. And that's the cool thing about VIP. I don't hold anything back. Yes, you could use black primer as a guide coat. You could also use enamel, basically spray paint enamel. All right, I'll see you guys on next week. And within the next couple of days, we'll do a live stream. Have a good night. Thank you guys. Cheers. Bye-bye.